This week, Valemount Live spent some time with Valemount's amazing Inuit artist, Julia Thrasher.
I was just doodling one day and I came up with a face of a famous movie star, and I looked at it and I thought, hey, you know, I bet you I can put this on paper and do Inuit work. It gives me a real sense of peace, a sense of identity. Where I come from, it's rather different. It's a different life, different area, different landscape, and the people are really different. A lot of them tend to stick to the old traditional Inuit lifestyle, and this is my medium I've chosen, and this is me, who I am. I remember when I was out in my dad's cabin in a dead of winter, and it was very, very beautiful night out. My dad put me on his shoulders. I was about probably 3 years old at that time, and we went for a walk at nighttime on our around our cabin, and I looked up and there was northern lights just dancing like crazy, and it felt like I could reach up and touch it. And that was one of my most memorable times. It was probably really cold out, but dressed like these kids, wearing Eskimo parka and mukluks and Eskimo mitts and stuff, I was quite warm, and it was a remarkable memory. It sticks with me all the time, puts a smile on my face.
And I gather a lovely way to be with your dad.
Yes, I had a fond memory, very much fond memory of him. Living off the land, going down the Mackenzie River in our dog team, and one of the other memories was a pack of wolves decided to run alongside and kind of race with our dog team. And it was just a rare thing to happen, you know. It was just beautiful. And my dad kind of nudged me and he said, look, and I looked over and there's a pack of wolves, not close to us, little ways, but you could tell that our dog team and the wolves were running and racing, kind of thing, eh? So yeah, that's another fond memory for me. It's a very humble life that we used to have up north. It wasn't anything extravagant. But just the initial way that the Inuit traditional people hunt and lived off the land was profoundly wonderful for my life. As a result, in spite of the fact that I was born and raised in Aklavik, Northwest Territories, and lived off the Mackenzie Delta, the Mackenzie River, and lived off the land in the north, I never really felt this is where I really belonged. And I went soul searching. I traveled all over. I went to out east to Montreal and Ottawa and Gander, Newfoundland, and through the province, and just was not finding the real Julia Thrasher. I came through here 26 years ago and stayed here for about 10 months, and then when I left Valemount, I realized that I had left my heart here. And so I came back here. I had my daughter Jolene. She was 3 years old at the time. And I came back here and decided to live here, and this is where I discovered who I really was with my artwork, and that's why I'm here. This valley is limitless if you can just find yourself and go out there and do something, you know, even through these difficult times right now.
Wow, Julia, you're amazing.
This valley is so lucky to have her. And Julia will be teaching pointillism at the Valemount Learning Center starting Thursdays, March 4th until April 1st. Sign up at the Learning Center at 250-566-4601.